What's going on, guys? Mike O back. Got a package in from Newport Beach, California. Big old medium flat rate, and that means it is time for a PSA DNA reveal video. Empty box. Slabs everywhere. That's a lot of slabbed cards, guys. Alright, guys, 56 in total right here. And then I have 2 from the order that they did not authenticate and slab. So it was a 58 card order. Let's jump right into it. We're going to start off with ones that are other people's that submitted with me. First up here is Dallas Green, PSA DNA certified. Very cool there. If you guys weren't aware, Dallas Green passed away maybe 2 months ago or something. Long time, just baseball guy. He was a general manager, a player, a scout, and just involved in the front office of both the Phillies, Mets, Cubs, Yankees. So very cool here. This is Ed's card. So Ed, this will be going out to you shortly. Congrats on getting that sucker authenticated. And I believe this is also Ed's. Rick Wise, so very cool there. Love these 1968 Topps cards. Beautiful looking cards. And you guys might recognize the design. That's what Topps Heritage looks like this year. So Rick Wise, very cool card there. All right, next up, I think we got 2 for Denny, who sent these in. And Denny, you went 2 for 2. You got the Eli Manning, very cool, on the Bowman Chrome Refractor. So that is a nice one there. And you also got good old Wade Boggs. Wade Boggs, one of the best TTM signers. All you guys got to do is send a $5 donation, send it to the Children's Hospital, and you get your card autographed. So very cool there, Denny. Looks awesome. The beautiful Fleer. And I believe these are Kelvin's coming up. Got a Joe Theismann. Very nice. Theismann's another really good signer. He's a guy who requires a small donation. It's like $5. It's nothing too much. And that is for, I think, St. Jude. Al Kaline, he's a $10 donation guy. I think he's cash only, I believe. But this looks awesome. The Fleer Greats, beautiful looking card. Awesome looking signature in blue. So that will look really nice in your collection there, Kelvin. I think your new username is Sports Enthusiast. You guys should check out Den1013, Wesker Griff, and Sports Card Enthusiast. Check out their channels. I'm sure you'll see these cards again over there. Here's a Clayton Kershaw, so that's awesome, signed in blue. Really nice. Topps card. And he got a Peyton Manning. I know a lot of people have been having some problems getting the Mannings authenticated. This is awesome. The Topps Magic History's Best. Beautifully signed in blue. So that is a very cool success there. And we've got an Enos Slaughter. I think this is the last one that is not my card. The rest of them will all be mine. So this is cool, though. The Swell Hall of Fame card signed in blue. That is sweet. So all the guys who jumped in with me did well. They all had 100% success, so that's great. I can't complain myself either because you see all this stuff left here, and I only had 2 that they banged me on, and one's going to be a voucher. So let's jump into it. We'll start with, I believe we got football to the left. We'll start with them, and then we'll jump into the baseball. You're going to see a lot of these, the Panini Classics. I love these cards. Beautiful for autographs. Really cool design. Probably my favorite product last year from Panini. This is the Aeneas Williams. So, very nicely signed in black, NFL Hall of Famer. And you guys can you'll recognize most of these cards if you've watched a lot of my videos. Most of these are TTM returns, some IP stuff, some gifts from other people, and maybe a few purchases, but really happy to have them all slabbed. Got the Charlie Joyner, signed in blue. Another Classics, very nice, very cool. 2017 Classics just came out. I checked out the checklist. I haven't bought any of the cards yet. A lot of similar guys that were in last year's product. I think there are some new ones, which is cool, but would like to have seen more variety in the past stars. There's a Sean Alexander, signed in blue. Very cool. Donruss Threads. I got a couple back from Alexander, and I think this is just the one that I decided to go with. I thought the blue just popped. Probably would have been a little nicer if he signed maybe an inch lower, but still, I mean, it's great. Card for the collection. Always enjoyed watching Sean Alexander play. Got two Bob Lillies here. He is another guy, donation-wise. I think he's like $5. So Hall of Fame 80 inscription there. Signed it really nicely in blue, the Panini Classics. Very cool to have these. And he's like one of those guys, if you guys are just getting into TTMs and you want to get, a Hall of Fame guy and you're willing to donate a little bit, there you go, $5 to Bob Lilly, and it helps local charities by him, so that's very cool. We got a Lenny Moore. This is outstanding. I mean, look how good this signature looks in blue. Hall of Fame inscription, beautiful card, light background. I mean, the Colts uniform with the blue signature, I mean, just perfect. This is almost a perfect looking card, so that is fantastic there. Really happy about that. All right, next up, we got another Lenny Moore. This is from Prime Signatures, another really cool looking card design, beautiful for an autograph. I really now, more so than ever, really try my best to kind of evaluate the cards I have and send the ones that I think will look best signed. You want to avoid dark cards because the signature will just pop on these lighter background cards. So really nice Lenny Moore there. He is a donation guy, but he's pretty cheap, far cheaper than he is if you were to get him at a show or something. Got a couple from Rod Smith here. He'd been signing a lot. He's sending a business card, too. I think he's in the midst of writing a book, or it might be available now. But Rod Smith had a great career with the Broncos. So he signed two of my Panini Classics, so they look really good, signed in black. Really happy to add them to the collection. And then next up, this is Walter Jones, another NFL Hall of Famer. Inscribed at Hall of Fame 14, put his jersey number. Love this Topps base card. Missed Topps football. Definitely, I like the variety. I like to have the variety. That'd be my first choice. But if I had my choice between Topps and Panini, I would usually go Topps. So, like that card a lot. Love this Topps card here, too. This is the 50th anniversary version. Looks really nice, signed in black there. And then I got a third Walter Jones here. This is a Topps Heritage card. So Heritage is always generally very nice for autographs, so happy about that one. All right, a few more football left. Here's another Panini Classic, and it is Marcus Mariota, signed in silver. It doesn't pop as much as it could. It would look a lot better signed in blue, but it's hard to complain when you get a Marcus Mariota auto. So very nice there. We got Mike Pereira. You might recognize him if you watch NFL broadcast. He's in the booth all the time. He's the kind of guy that helps out and gives an opinion on replays. Just thought it was cool to get a Ginter auto slabbed of him. So that is a pretty nice one right there. As you guys are aware, I'm a big Allen and Ginter fan. I just think they are the best looking cards for autographs, in my opinion. Got one little hockey one here. It's Barry Melrose. So he signed this in blue. I think I got, I forget if he signed two or one, but this is the one I chose to get slabbed, so very cool. A couple non-sports here. I got these just kind of because I like the cards. Burke Waldron, the veteran who kind of went viral with throwing out the first pitch at Safeco Field back in 2016. He ran to the mound. I did a video, gave a little backstory on him when I got the TTM recap in. Very cool looking card, though. Just think it's awesome. I think it looks great slab, so happy to add that to the collection. And then later, I ended up making him some custom cards that he's been sending out to some people, and I just thought, getting one of my own cards signed and slabbed would be awesome. So that's why I went ahead and did this one. Came out beautifully. Great looking signature. Great guy. Emailed him back and forth a number of times. He was happy to get these cards. I've actually had a few people email me saying that they got these cards. So I'm happy with them. And I just thought this was, to me, wasn't about, the money. It doesn't have any strong value, but it has value to me. And that's a beautiful looking card for the PSA DNA collection. All right, guys, the rest are going to be baseball. We got a whole lot of really cool stuff here. We're going to, they're sort of sorted, I think. I think it'll eventually evolve into a lot of Phillies. Right here is a Topps Heritage Bruce Bochy signed in black. Very cool. Future Hall of Famer. So definitely happy to get that one slabbed. Wish they'd make a Ginter of him. That would be awesome. Next up, this one I was actually surprised. I just took a chance, and because it was a big kind of bulk order and I got them a little cheaper, I decided to take a chance on it. My dad actually bought this card years and years ago when I was a kid with some other stuff, and I honestly never knew whether it was real or not real or anything like that. Usually I just get autographs myself. And I debated on it before, and I kind of compared signatures, and I know McGwire's signature has changed over the years, and all the older stuff I saw looked very similar to this, so I decided to take a shot with it, and they deemed it as authentic. They slabbed it, so definitely very cool for the collection. Like I said, this is something I've had since I was like 8 years old or something, so that's very cool on the 1987 Topps. Got a Phillies card of Dave Johnson. Davey Johnson, well-known manager, played with the Phils for a while. I don't remember. I guess I probably got this at a card show when I was a kid. I don't specifically remember, but it's very cool. Looks really nice, signed in blue. This one got at a card show. I was really little. I don't even remember getting it, but my dad remembers us getting it. Granny Hamner thought that would be cool to get slabbed up. Very happy to add that to the collection, so that's a nice one. I actually think I got one of these slabbed for Ed in the past, if I remember right. Here's an IP success from my childhood. Dale Murphy signed the old 1991 Donruss Series 2 green border card in black. Very cool. Dude, I was so excited when the Phillies picked up Dale Murphy back in the day, not realizing necessarily that it was the end of his career, but happy he played there for a while. Got a Kurt Schilling here. This was an IP success during my childhood as well. Signed in black. Very nice looking Leaf card. Wish it was signed in blue. That would be really cool, but hey, no complaints. Still a very cool card. Got a Greg Lazinski. Got this at some point. I don't know if I got this way back in the day or got this in recent years. He's pretty easy to get. He doesn't have a ton of value, but I just thought the 79 Topps NL All-Star card, just looked great. Big, thick black Sharpie. So I just thought it would be nice slabbed for my Phillies PC, so got it done. Happy to have that. These two coming up are courtesy of Jack's Graphs. He hooked me up this spring, got me some stuff, got me 2 Mickey Moniacs, so happy to add this. This is the Bowman paper. It's not a perfect signature. If you look at it, it kind of bubbled a little bit, but they still authenticate it. Figured I'd get it done. Hopefully at some point I can get one that looks a little cleaner at some point. Like I said, this one's not bad. It actually looks pretty good on camera. But I think he's in Topps debut this year. Or, yeah, pro debut, whatever it's called. I think that would be that'd be pretty neat to grab at some point, one of those cards, and get it signed. Here is a Bowman Chrome Refractor. So that one is very cool. That one, again, also kind of bubbled a little bit. So it's not a perfect looking signature, but it's very cool. Number 1 pick. He's playing pretty well. Hopefully at some point he will be up on the big team. Be great to see him. Be great to see him actually kind of evolve into an actual star. But the jury's still out there. You never know with all these guys. The Phillies haven't really had too many of the superstars in recent drafts, so we'll see. This was a gift from Andrew Williams. Andrew, thank you so much. He sent me this nice Tug McGraw. I think this is 81 Fleer. Beautiful looking signature. That is awesome. I forget if you said you got it IP or TTM a long time ago, and that is a beautiful addition to the collection. So nice. You said you wanted to see it slab someday. There you go. Another one from Jack's Graphs. Odubel Herrera hooked me up this spring. Chris, I thank you so much for helping add some awesome autos to the PC. I was unable to get Herrera at the Phillies Festival this year, so I'm glad you were able to get him for me on this 2016 Topps. Beautiful card. And here is another great one. Topps Allen and Ginter, Aaron Nola, So I now have the team set from last year, Aaron Nola and Franco, because they're the only two they made. They actually made a Carlton as well, which I would like to get signed at some point. I should probably send out to his charity and get that one done. Then I would truly have the team set of 3. But Nola, his auto has definitely been going downhill over the years. But I guess he's getting tired of signing. His auto was really clean to begin with. This isn't a bad one at all, though. This is one that I can't believe I never got back when he was signing TTM. Mr. Charlie Manuel, manager of the 2008 Phillies. He's a Phillies Wall of Famer. This is awesome. Again, thank you, Chris, for hooking me up with this. I actually tried sending one of these TTM during the spring, never heard back. But beautiful looking auto, definitely fantastic. And this starts a little string of 08 related Phillies successes here. So these two, I mean, I get Matt Stairs because he was with the Phils and he had that memorable moment, that amazing home run in October of 2008. And he hit the home run off of Jonathan Broxton, who hadn't had any TTM successes in a while. But I sent to him this spring, and he signed this Ginter in blue. Beautiful looking success. So I pair that up with the Matt Stairs, kind of for the Phillies 08 collection. I consider that part of. So 2 beautiful autos for the collection there. And speaking of 08 moments, the final out of the 2008 World Series was Eric Hinske. So got him TTM this spring as well. He's a guy, I think I tried him a few years ago, never heard back. Tried him again this spring, signed this card in blue. And he doesn't have too many Tampa Bay Rays cards. Got this upper deck sign, though, and that's awesome. Like I said, he made the final out of the 2008 World Series, so to me, that was awesome for my kind of Phillies collection. And that moment is a moment etched in time for all Phillies fans, and this is one of my favorite autographs in my collection. Another huge shout-out to Jack's Graphs. Check out his channel. Hooked me up with this during the spring. Lidge was there as a kind of an assistant for a few days and was only there for a couple days, and Chris was able to get this signed for me, and that is just outstanding. Beautiful card. Allen and Ginter, that moment of absolute joy for Phillies fans after the Hinske strikeout, that's awesome. Again, I don't know how much value this card has if you were to decide to sell it, but to me, I mean, the value doesn't matter. Just a beautiful card and a beautiful moment that I'd love to have this in my collection forever. So that is absolutely awesome. Got a few more Allen and Ginters here, it looks like. We got Luis Gonzalez, got that one TTM. He signs in spurts. Would love to, he has a few cards. He was in 16 as well. I'd love to get them signed in blue, but cool success there. This is an awesome one. Amazing TTM. Whitey Ford signed this Allen and Ginter in blue. Beautiful looking card, like outstanding. I mean, how do you not love that design? The way the blue pops. I mean, again, beautiful looking card, and the autograph, it just match made in heaven. Awesome addition to the collection. Happy to get that one slabbed up. This was coming from Jason Torres, who hooked me up this spring. He was doing some graphing out in Arizona during spring training, offered to help get me some stuff. I sent him some cards, and he got me this 2013 Allen and Ginter Cole Hamels card, signed it in blue, awesome looking. Another one that's just great for the 08 Phillies collection, for my Ginter collection. Jason, thank you so much for this. I really appreciate it, and that's just fantastic. Beautiful looking card. Here's a string of Brooks Robinsons, who a lot of people had issues with, or people were kind of abusing him while he was signing, and now he's kind of shut things down for the most part and is building a website, and money's going to be going to his charity. But I send him donations every time. He signed this nice Ginter here. I think this is an 06, if I remember right. Unfortunately, there is a little spot up there, but not too bad. Happy to have that one. Love this one as well, the 2012. Fantastic. He signed this for Baseball Highlight Sketches card in blue. Really nice signature there. Brooks was signing a lot, and if you sent him a reasonable donation, he would sign your cards happily, and if you didn't, he would maybe not be so happy. This is 2013. And this came out well. Again, really awesome. You guys know how much I like the Allen and Ginters, so when I have the opportunity, especially to get a Hall of Famer, I definitely try and do so. So that's why I said, you know what? I'm going to send the fee, I'm going to send the donation, and make sure I get them. Here's another nice one, the 2014, signed in blue. And I think that's it for Brooks. Got a couple more here, though. This is a Vita Blue. This was TTM. Again, turned out great. Love that it's signed in the blue. Just looks great. I'll take any autograph. I'll accept the ones in black and silver and stuff like that, but I just still personally believe that the blue work best. So, very cool one there, Vita Blue. This was a purchase. I bought this one raw, Johnny Bench. Got it at what I thought was an okay price. Figured, I was good on it. Got it slabbed up. So that is nice. I now have two different Johnny Bench Allen and Ginter autos. This is a 2014 version, so that's very cool there. Burt Blyleven sent something to his foundation as well. Again, look at that card. Looks amazing. Just so happy to add that to the collection. So very cool there. We're down to the last few, and these are one's a TTM and one's from Jason Torres. So I'll show off the Jason Torres one first. He got me Will Myers on a 2017 Topps opening day card. Very cool. Myers is he's definitely been resurrecting his career a little bit. Value of his stuff's been going up a bit with his pretty decent play overall in San Diego. So that's very cool. Was always a Will Myers guy when he was a prospect with Kansas City, then ended up in Tampa Bay. It's good to see him starting to have some success. And the final TTM is from Kevin Pillar. Got this spring, 2017 Topps. Just thought it was an awesome looking card. Big blue autograph. The Blue Jays card. Thought it was cool, so wanted to add it to the collection. Thought it would be nice to get slabbed. Hopefully he can kind of continue to improve his play and, fortify himself as a very good player in Major League Baseball. So those are all the successful slabbed cards. They did deny two. One is Johnny Callison, which I don't get. If you look up his auto online, like certified autos, it looks extremely similar. It looks like there was a time where his Y and C would kind of overlap, but there's plenty where they're separated as well. So they N4'd that as questionable authenticity, so they wouldn't slab that. But got this at a card show, so yeah. But like I said, they're not perfect. Either way, nobody's perfect. And this Bobby Doerr, which baffled me, I think I just sent this. I got this TTM probably 2 years ago. I don't remember exactly, but I've gotten him a few times over the years. And, I don't understand it. I mean, his signature's been kind of going downhill a little bit over the years, understandable based on his age. But they said no grade. They couldn't come to a conclusive decision, so no holder and a voucher. So they're going to send me a voucher, so I don't care. Like, I'll just be able to get another one certified at some point with an order, but I just was going to get it slabbed because it's an awesome looking card, the old Topps Gallery card, but I've got a few Bobby Doors in the past. So that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I know they're longer videos, but I think the content is great. Got a lot of awesome stuff there. So comment below, let me know what some of your favorites are. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll talk to you next time. Have a great one.